Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I am back. Now I've been away for a couple of weeks, off to Spain to see my daughter and my beautiful grandchildren, and I've had such an amazing time. It's been fantastic. I was a little poorly while I was there, and as you can hear, I'm probably a little bit croaky now, and I've also hurt my back, so I am a bit of a mess at the moment. But I am back in my craft room, so I just wanted to show you a few bits and pieces that I picked up while I was away. I haven't got a lot, but I just wanted to show you a few little things that I did. And also I have tried to do a little bit of slow stitching, so I'm going to show you that because obviously I'm getting ready to do our Shabbydashery journal, so I wanted to show you what I've been up to. But the first thing I wanted to do, now we went to a market, and they had like lots of stalls, and they had like second-hand clothes there, and they were like €1, and I was like, wow, fantastic. So look at this beautiful little girl's dress. It is stunning, and it is so soft, and look at those beautiful spring colors. I absolutely love it. Now I think I'm going to have to make like a little journal in these covers, in these colours I mean, or even like a little journal kit, digital kit, because look at that, it's just beautiful, isn't it? It's got a little bow up here. It's really going to be hard to sort of cut this up. It's got a couple of little pearly buttons on there, but it is stunning. So that was my first one. I've got a few bits of sort of like lacy tops. They're a bit sort of like you know, really full of lace, aren't they? They are just beautiful. Now I think what I might try and do with this one is got a lovely zip at the back, which I've never used a zip in a journal before, so I might try and do that. Oh look, it's actually attached. Oh, I quite like that. This colour would actually be quite nice on a sort of like Halloweeny journal, but I might cut one of the sleeves off and see if I can sort of bleach it. Do you think it will fall apart? Just to take some of that colour out. But we will see. But it's got beautiful flowers and stuff, so I'll see. I couldn't resist it for €1 anyway. And then I've got some of these. Now, tassely bits I probably won't use, but look at this. This is like a little, you know, sleeveless jacket on here, but look at all of this that I can use. It's just fabulous. All these little bits and pieces on here are amazing, so I was quite excited to see that one. And then I got another one, and this is just like a little top, but on here, look at these, it's got butterflies on it and little flowers, and there's so much on here. It's just beautiful. And that over, even if you had a lovely fabric underneath, and that over like a journal cover, I think that would look beautiful, wouldn't it? These are little flowers. So lots and lots on this one, which is lovely. And then I got this, which is a skirt. Now at some point I really do want to do sort of like a boho journal, and I thought this would be perfect, wouldn't it? Look at that. You could probably do some embroidery on these as well, but I thought that would be lovely on the cover. I don't really have anything that's sort of like black like that. This is quite dark, but I think you could pop little sort of even few little sequins on there and make it sort of like boho-y, couldn't you? But obviously couldn't resist for €1, which was lovely. Now let me just pop these little, oh I got that as well. Let's pop these to the side. This is just like a big, I'm not sure, I think it's like a scarf, but it's got all sorts of bits on. I'm not sure whether this is hand embroidered or machine. It's probably machine embroidered, but it is fabulous, isn't it? And this is really is quite big, so I think this is lovely. I'm sure I will find a use for that as well. Some more stuff to pop in my stash. This is, I loved the colour of this, and this is just a little skirt, but look at the lace in it. Look at that, it's just beautiful, isn't it? And this is like sort of like a cheeseclothy material, and we've got like an inner skirt as well, so like a lining. And look at all that beautiful pink. So I was quite excited for that. I couldn't get the fabric for €1 for that, so which is great. Now this over here, I've actually started taking this one apart, so I'll show you in a minute. But this is, I'm not quite sure actually what this is. I'm not sure whether this would go over the top of a sort of sofa, and this is for the head. I don't know, maybe you guys know what this is. I'm not quite sure, because it's got this, which is beautiful embroidery on there, and that lovely old lace, and then you've just got this bit, which is just a lovely cotton, but that's just plain, and it sort of like goes like that. Josh and me, you've got this bit and then this bit, so I'm not sure whether that hangs over the top of your sofa or something. Not quite sure, but it's so pretty, and I thought maybe I could use this bit to I'll show you in a minute anyway. I want to print onto some fabric. I'll show you what I did, but I love it, love it. And this one, let me just pop that over there. This is one that I've actually taken apart, sort of. Now this was another long skirt, and it had all this beautiful embroidery anglaise around it, which I love. So that's that little bit. Now I've taken some off, and look at that, isn't it just beautiful? These really are my colours. So I think these two look lovely, don't they? So look at that, I've got a great big bundle of that. This is the sort of frilly bit around the bottom, and then you've got this beautiful cottony lace there, which is gorgeous. So I'm not sure whether to take that off or just sort of like use that as little pockets. Isn't that just gorgeous? So we shall see. Maybe I'll take a little bit off, but just love it. And then we've got all this fabric here, which is just gorgeous. So the amount of fabric you just get from one little skirt is amazing, especially if they're sort of gathered and frilly, because once you undo it all, you get twice as much. So I just love that. I'm just loving this colour. Very me colour that is. So let's pop that to the side. So that was sort of like the fabricy bits. Oh no, actually, here we go. These bits were sort of second hand. These bits came from the new bit, because they have just absolutely amazing laces and stuff there, but it's so mesmerizing that I wasn't quite sure what to get. But I know now, we found the market, we can go back there again. Now this is sort of like netting, but this is quite difficult to get hold of here, and this is really soft, and this makes some beautiful little flowers. So I'm going to be making that. So that's like a creamy colour, and this is this beautiful sort of shabby pink. So I'm going to make some sort of like little flowers and stuff, and it really does sort of like gather up lovely, and it's very sort of feminine, do you know what I mean, and quite light. So I think that would look really lovely in our journal that we're going to make. And then just a few random bits of lace. So this is lovely, look at that. This is similar to one that I had before, and I loved it. So I got some of that one. Look at this one, this is pretty, isn't it? Look at that. I just think these for sort of like popping on top of little pockets or down the side of your journal page are just beautiful. So we've got that one, and I think I got this one in a, and this one's slightly different, but look at that, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? So pretty, and so feminine, I think. Then I got some of this one, which is in this beautiful pink, and then I've got a little bit of white. Not that I really need any more lace, because I have lots of it now, but look, it's just beautiful, couldn't resist. This one is lovely. Look at that, that's just gorgeous, just love it. And then a beautiful little pinky one, that's the same as this one, but in a different colour. So that's my lovely lacy bits. And then I went to a shop, and they had a 50% off sale on all their stuff in the shop. So what I got, this is all sort of, this was €1, so it was 50 cents. And these are like those little pop-up button things. And all these like little bits are great embellishments for our shabby journal. I thought they were absolutely perfect. I'm going to try and make some little embellishments, some little dingly danglies. So I've got some buttons. I got a little mixture of buttons. So there's all little odd ones in here. So I've got 2 packets of those, and they were €1, but obviously 50 cents. So fabulous. Some great big pins, safety pins. Look at those. I'll put them back. I'll put them in here so I can actually see what I have. So let's just pop them in before I make a big muddly mess. And then these are some little clips on there. And then I also got some little zips, which are good, aren't they? So I might be able to make sort of like some sort of dingly dangly or embellishment, or even to sort of hang on the side of the journal. And thimbles. Now this, I was trying to think, maybe I could make a hole in the top and sort of like hang something from it. Do you know what I mean? Like another little dingly dangly from the side of the journal. Just thinking of embellishments with these. Little pin cushion, can't be without a little pin cushion. And then I got some, well, these are some little ball pins. And then I got some little paper, not paper clips, little pins, safety pins in 2 different colours. And of course some little ribbon. This was like 40 cents, so it was really, really cheap. So I really love it. It was really nice just having a little rummage through everything. So they're sort of like embellishment bits for to go in our journal. So all I was really thinking of when I was sort of like looking around was the shabby journal. So that's what I was, you know, had in my head. So look at this. This is lovely. This wasn't in the sale. This is just a sort of like in a little shop that I went into. So there's that one. And then I got some little clips. These are for ring binders. These were in the sale. So these were like 40 cents each. So that's really cheap. What's this? Paper clips. These were in the sale. More paper clips. And I think more paper clips. Now, you can never have enough paper clips. So, or too many paper clips. Couldn't resist a little bit of glitter. This is quite difficult to get where I am here. Just the sort of like white one. And because I'm doing sort of like more resiny stuff at the moment, I think this is lovely in it. And just a couple of clear little glass bottles. Maybe I'll pop some of this in there, or I might pop some of my little pins or something in there. But lovely, love them. So what else? Oh, this is another piece of fabric that I got. Look at that. It's got little teacups and teapots on it. So let's just pull this out. Sorry, right, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I think that's lovely. A lovely journal cover with that would be beautiful, wouldn't it? So might have to do a little tea time journal papers to go with this, maybe. We shall see. What else? Oh, and the other thing I did, that's all the things that I brought. And the other thing I wanted to show you was I was trying to sort of do a little bit of slow stitching. Now, my attempt, I haven't got a clue how to do it, so I sort of like really sort of like made it up as I went along. This is what I took away with me, just this little bundle there, and this is what I ended up doing. So what do you think? That's not too bad, is it? My first attempt at sort of slow stitching. I still obviously have to add a little bit more to it, but that's the back. So I'm not the best, not quite sure. I need to watch a few videos on how to do it, so I just sort of like made it up as I went along. But on this bit here, I've printed onto some fabric with my kit on there, which is lovely. Now, if you are in my Facebook group and you saw, I think it was Jane, did a beautiful, she printed on some fabric and she made a cover for her sewing machine, and it is stunning, absolutely amazing. So she did a fantastic job. I really love it, and the kit just prints on fabric, just amazing. So if you have the ability to print onto some fabric, I would give it a go, because I did it on here. I just printed some on my fabric. Now what I did, because I wanted to make little patches, I printed, these are the 4 sort of like postcardy ones in the kit, and I reduced it down, I think it was 40%, so they were small, so they make like little patches on here. So I'm going to cut those off. I did one here, and I thought maybe I would add a couple more, or even make some little sort of like pockets to go inside the journal and pop these on like little labels. I did, this one says the Shabbydashery, and I've got some fabric behind, and then I just got a bit of lace, and then I thought maybe this obviously has to be cut down to fit a journal because it's quite big, but I've got the Shabbydashery, and I thought that I might pop on the front of the journal. We shall see, but loving it, absolutely loving it. I had so much fun. And look, I even took this with me with my little pins and needles in, so I used that as well. I actually used both of them. I took both of them with me. Look at that, full up with some pins and needles, which came in really handy, which are lovely. So this was my little bag of goodies I took, just to have a go. And I did a lot of this actually in the hotel on the way up and in the hotel on the way back, because obviously being with my beautiful granddaughters, I didn't have too much time to do anything. So I thought this was, you know, ideal to do in the hotel room on the way and on the way back, and I'm loving it. Something that obviously I have to improve on, because I'm not the best and I was just sort of making it up, but you know, that's how we learn, isn't it? Just give it a go. So there we go, guys, that is it. I've got a few little bits and pieces that I bought, but I thought I would just show you, let you know I'm back, getting ready to do a few more videos. I'm going to be doing the Friday freebie this week. We're going to have some randoms this week, but loving the one that we're going to be doing for this week, or some randoms for the next month, if you know what I mean, the next 4 weeks. Because if I do anything that goes together, I'm going to be setting myself up to make another journal, and I haven't got time because we've got to do the Shabbydashery and I've got to do the book lovers one, so really busy. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all safe and well, and you've had a fantastic couple of weeks while I've been away. I feel like I've missed lots, but I will get back into it when my croaky throat has gone, and my poor back, I don't know. We shall see how long I can sit for. But I just thought I would show you. But oh, look at these lovelies. I'm just so excited about all these. I don't know what it is about lovely, soft, feminine stuff like this. It's just beautiful, isn't it? So thank you so much again for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.